are back on Kababayan Today. Kasama natin si Professora Carolina San Juan. We are talking about our future here in America, making history. And before we went to break, we spoke about Happy Slip, Christine Gambito. Panoorin po natin ito because I'm sure marami sa inyo makaka-relate. Let's watch it.
Well, hello again, and clearly there needs to be a follow-up on my video from last week where many of you commented on even more stages of anger that are familiar to us. Yeah, so to recap, we discussed how my mom's anger progresses in these stages. Stage 1, 7 sing-songy no's. Number 2, 5 O's, added intensity. Number 3, enter in sarcasm. Number 4, the lip. And number 5, loud dramatic actions. But what happens after that? And I thought I probably shouldn't bring it up, but many of you brought it up, including Conejo87, who brought up stage 6, slipper time. And no, we're not talking about happy slipper time, we're talking about the chinela.
Factoid, correct Tagalog term for slippers, both plural and singular, is chinelas. But for purposes of this video, we will refer to shown object as chinela, because it just sounds better and it's funnier.
Now, before I illustrate the use of the chinela, let's just be clear about one thing. In no way am I endorsing or giving you suggestions on punishment techniques, but I'm just letting you know what I went through, okay? First of all, the chinela was more of a scare tactic than anything because my mom would threaten with it and we'd always come up with the same excuses to distract her.
Okay, lie down now, lie down, huh?
Excuse number 1, bring up an upcoming holiday so as to plead for mercy.
Mom, but it's gonna...
All right, that was Christine Gambito. Happy Slip, can you relate to that?
I can relate to the chinelas. I can relate.
Chinela.
Chinela. I had a little flashback, but I think I'm okay.
Okay, let's be honest. If you grew up in a Filipino household, you got the chinela across the room. Like, you better be able to dodge that.
Right.
But the fact that she is able to make it really funny.
Right.
She's brilliant.
She's brilliant. The facial expressions, her mimicking of the accent, her content. And the thing is, she writes all this by herself. She doesn't have a crew. She doesn't have like a writing staff like on SNL. This is her in front of, I think, her laptop. And she's really coming up with content that millions can relate to.
I know. For Kababayan Today, I want to come up with a campaign. We got to write to SNL and get Christine Happy Slip Gambito over there to represent our culture. And
Absolutely.
I mean, she's just, I want to say, Christine, you're so inspiring because for the next generation, it just shows that, you know what? You can be yourself. You can showcase your culture. You don't have to be embarrassed about it.
There's no shame.
No shame that pinapalo tayo nung bata tayo.
Right. And it really talks about the assimilation process, right? Because I think sometimes she's in her mother character, and then other times she's herself, and she's really saying things like, "That was very confusing," or "I don't understand why that happened." And I think for so many viewers, we watch this and we think, I'm not the only one, right? Like, I get it. There is this confusion, and then there's this pull. Am I American or am I Filipino? How much do I share? How much do I hide? Do I invite my American friends, my wife, into the house,
and then it smells like daing and dried fish and tinapa?
Right. And it's a painful experience, and I feel like comedy has always been cathartic, right? We laugh, but sometimes we cry a little bit because it's like, I really got that and I understood that. And she has millions of hits and views and hundreds of thousands of fans, and I think that's why we love her so much. And my research is really speaking about this painful thing that happens in Filipino-American comedy. And it's where
that doesn't work.
No, lie down, lie down.
Still
right, with the sign of the cross, with the sign of the cross with the chinela.
Stand by.
But the thing that really hurts is we're always doing the accent, and we're always showing our parents in kind of an unflattering way, right? We're always making fun of the accent, the famous, I'm driving very careful in the carpool lane, right? So we make fun of the accent, we make fun of the posture, of the dress,
but it's out of love, isn't it?
But it's out of love. But what's happening is it demonstrates the pull to assimilate. So we have a hierarchy of assimilation. The more American you are, the better. and the more Filipino you are, it means we can make fun of you. And that's hard. That's really, when we think about, boy, we're laughing and we're liking and we're commenting, what that's really saying is, boy, this poll is real and it hurts.
Professora, that's pretty deep.
It's deep. It's deep.
Right? When you put it in that context, I'm getting goosebumps because I'm going, oh yeah, well, should I be embarrassed that I'm enjoying these videos?
No, I think
Should I be, it makes me think.
Sure.
Right, you're right. You know, when my mom says picha pie and I, you know, laugh about it and make fun of her, what is that saying?
It's saying that in America, it's better to not have an accent. It's better to know all the right words for all the right things. It's better to look and dress as American as possible. And, you know, there's a lot of guilt surrounding it, but the thing is, our parents are pushing us too. They don't want us to have the accent. They want us to dress right.
Okay.
They want us to speak English. So it's all of us. It's not us against our parents. It's the entire community that's being pulled by this like American assimilative model. And that's painful.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Christine has a message for all our kababayans out there. Let's watch this.
Well, hello and special greetings out there to my fellow kababayan. My name is Christine Gambito, also known as Happy Slip across the web. You can find out about me on happyslip.com, and you will find that I do the funny videos on Filipino American culture, which, by the way, happy Filipino American month. We don't really need a special month to celebrate, do we? Because I celebrate all the time. Oh yes, there's never been a finer moment to be Filipino American. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Kababayan Today. I hope you all enjoy, and may God bless you.